Hey there! Before we begin today's video, what do you think about Japan being an expensive place? Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. It's common belief that Japan is an expensive place, but I'm here today to tell you that you don't have to break the bank, nor must you resort to staying in backpacker hostels to fully enjoy what the country has to offer. Here are 4 must-know budgeting tips when traveling in Japan, including how to find $1 sushi. Transport. Take a bus. The most expensive way to travel in Japan is by taxi, plain and simple. Trains come in at second place, and that leaves buses being your most economical method of transport. You can book your bus ride ahead of time from any bus company across Japan simply by visiting this website called Kosokubus.com. I'll leave the link to this website in the description box below. Once you've paid for your ticket, you'll get a confirmation email. Flash this email on your phone to your bus driver and you're good to go. Another great bus company to consider is Wheeler Express, as they sell 3, 5 and 7-day bus passes that are affordably priced between 10,000 yen to 15,000 yen. That's between 94 to 140 US dollars. There are even cheaper passes sold by them for use on Mondays to Thursdays only, so you can save even more money on transport. The buses in Japan are very well looked after. Aside from being extremely punctual, they are also clean and comfortable, complete with reclining seats for you to really kick back and relax. If you decide to take an overnight bus ride to your next destination, you'll also save money on one night's accommodation, so definitely take this into account when planning your trip. So if you do decide to rely on buses primarily, then you can actually skip on purchasing the JR Pass, because A, the 7-day JR Pass costs 370 US dollars, which is so much more expensive, and B, it constrains you to a 7-day time frame upon activation before it expires. No such problem with bus tickets here. Sightseeing, Grutt Pass. If you plan on spending some time in Tokyo and have a list of museums, art galleries and attractions to go to, make sure you get the Grutt Pass. It costs 2,000 yen, but it offers major discounts on admission fees to over 80 facilities in Tokyo. Trust me, the pass pays off for itself very quickly. Some of the best places to use the Grutt Pass are at the National Museum of Emerging Science and Innovation, National Museum of Nature and Science, and the Edo Tokyo Museum. Interested to get this pass? Well, it's available at select convenience stores across Tokyo, but you can also get them elsewhere. I'll leave a list of these locations in the description box below. Meals in Japanese fast food chains. Nope, we're not talking McDonald's or KFC here. Japanese fast food chains offer a variety of delicious meals that often include rice, veggies, and your favorite meat like chicken, beef, or pork. Basic rice bowls that come with green tea can be bought for as little as 130 yen or about $1.30 US dollars. Of course, the more elaborate the dish you want, the more stuff you want in it, the more you'll have to pay. Don't worry about choosing the cheapest dish on the menu, because the flavor and quality of the dish does not depend on how much you paid for it. Even if the dish costs 100 yen, you'll still get a meal that you can really enjoy. Look out for the following fast food chain stores that are really popular amongst tourists and locals alike: Sukiya, Matsuya, and Yoshinoya. Convenience stores. Here's a great alternative. Once you leave the airport, you might start noticing the many Lawsons, Family Marts, and 7-Elevens that never seem to be too far from one another. Well, there's a great reason for this, because these are Japan's major convenience store chains, and just about everyone relies on them for food and supplies, which is why there's always one of them around every other block or so. You can get very cheap yet absolutely delicious eats to satisfy you. Whether you're after a box of milk, some junk food, or a full-blown bento meal, definitely check the nearest convenience store and see what they have on offer. Now, meals often fly out of the store in the morning during rush hour, as office workers pack them for lunch. To have a better selection, it's best that you do your food shopping at about 7 or 8 in the morning. $1 sushi. If you're in Japan, you must have sushi, plain and simple. But it is so easy to overspend on them. why not check out the $1 conveyor belt sushi restaurants like Sushiro, which is available all across Japan, or if you're in Tokyo, Genki Sushi, which is in Shibuya, to have your fill of sushi while keeping your budget under control at the same time. Accommodation Airbnb. In my humble experience, Airbnbs are cheaper than hotels, period. You also have more freedom to choose the exact location you want to stay, whether it's in Tokyo or anywhere else in Japan. However, there are times when staying at a hotel is better than an Airbnb, and I covered this quite extensively in my previous video. To watch that video, just click the box at the top right corner of your screen now. Capsule Hotels. You could take this opportunity and try something completely different by staying at a capsule hotel. It will definitely take you out of your comfort zone because it is vastly different than a standard hotel room experience. There are plenty of great capsule hotels with as many bad ones around, so make sure you do your research first. I would suggest to check and double check reviews on sites like TripAdvisor before making your decision. And that's it. Hopefully these tips are able to help you on your trip. If you have your own money saving trips, I'd appreciate it if you'd share them in the comments below, not just for myself but for everyone else who might see it. And I will see you guys next time.